listening or witnessing, as I like to call it, is so important because it prevents me from straying too far from my internal guiding system, from God, from love. And so I do regular soul maintenance now through my daily practice to just check in with myself. But every other Sunday or so, I like to have a little reset day where I take care of any tedious things I've been neglecting or do an actual deep clean of my house, just so that I can keep energy flowing freely, especially creative energy, as someone who is constantly filming my life. And this is just me emptying so that I can become full again. It's really important to remember that you are not a brand, you are not a product. You are allowed to simply be and to give yourself time and space for that. You already know I love to make little messes and low-key let things build up so that I can clean them. I actually love when my sink is full of dishes so that I can take time to just be present and wash them. Same thing with laundry or my little piles everywhere. It's just an easy hit of dopamine that doesn't come from, likes on Instagram, but I feel like I'm constantly in certain aspects of my routine and then completely out of them. Like falling out of my routine sometimes is part of the routine, but I have daily things like doing my skincare and having some cacao at some point throughout my day that are like little anchors that I do consistently. And I was staying with my friend Reese. She made this amazing mushroom cacao that had us on one. We had so much energy, and I think that I want dancing to be a daily practice for me. I always forget how incredibly cathartic it is until I do it. It feels just as healing to me as meditation or yoga. I can feel the energy moving through my body and being released, and it really teaches me how to take up space in my authentic expression, because I can feel when I'm tight, I can feel when I'm judging my own movements, and I kind of help myself go beyond that and liberate my own expression and make weird movements and just do it because it feels good. Then I just feel so free in every way. And I was literally just bouncing off the walls this morning because of that cacao. The vibes were great, you guys. I ate some leftover food from the day before, a little scramble stir fry of tofu and some yummy veggies with some toast, and then I proceeded to clean some of my delicates, which is something that I have been very much too lazy to do in the past, but I want my beautiful and nice things to last. So I've been hand washing my lace pieces and my bamboo pieces from Hara the Label. I feel like I always get nice lace lingerie, and I'm so disappointed when the lace rips, yet I throw them in the washer and dryer with all of my other stuff. So it's a new era. I'm romanticizing my life and hand washing my clothes, but I had a bunch of messages to get back to, which is a big area of stress for me throughout the week sometimes, just all the messages building up. So on reset days, I like to tend to all the people that I love and just be present and get back to them. Also, the only place I could find service in Reese's place was on top of her garbage can. Not to put any pressure on this journal, but I want every single page to be a masterpiece. And I just really want this to be my new painting journal because recently has entered my life and deeply inspired me to paint. And we're just gonna see what happens. I really like painting still lifes, and I just like making paintings that look good because of the amount of time that you put into them, even if they're like simple. I just really like putting a lot of detail into them. So I'm very excited. It's going to be kind of like mixed media stuff. I've always been envious of artists who have these beautiful sketchbooks that are just so fun to look through. I've always been like, how do you do that? And I'm finally at the point where like I'm patient enough with my process that I can curate something like that. This is the year that I fell in love with taking baths. I never really understood the immense hype, but I'm thoroughly addicted. I take an Epsom salt bath at least once a week, and it genuinely feels like I'm in a womb, like the most held I could possibly be. And it's this portal where everything else in the world just gets really quiet, and I just get to be with the sensations of warmth in my body. What a beautiful thing to experience. But today's video is sponsored by Brio Geo. I have been loving their Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask, which is a weekly clinically proven treatment that strengthens damaged hair and helps prevent future damage, which is really what I've been looking for in a hair product for a while, because as my hair gets longer, it usually has more breakage and gets a bit more dry, but this product is clinically proven to decrease hair breakage after only 2 uses, and I find it to be so nourishing with its key ingredients such as algae extract, which provides minerals, amino acids, and antioxidants to nourish and strengthen hair. I love that their products are backed by science, are free from harsh sulfates, no silicones, and are vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free. I've noticed that my hair is a lot shinier, the texture is smoother, and it just feels more moisturized overall. And for whatever reason, I also have a lot more volume. So it's been really fun, part of my routine, to use this conditioning mask. I regularly do scalp massages, trim my split ends, and this just takes everything to the next level. And briogeo.com is offering you 15% off by following my link down below and using my code Hitomi. Clean hair care that actually works. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring today's video. I'm making some lunch, a little salad, mostly just making this for Reese. She just went to work and it's really close by, so I'm just gonna walk to her and drop it off. But I'm chopping up some local fresh heirloom tomatoes, some pepper, cucumber, garbanzo beans, and sprouts. You know, a little Mediterranean vibe. I'm gonna drizzle some tahini and squeeze some lemon. There's a lot to unpack here. I feel like, first of all, what I want to know is what your boundaries are and what you're comfortable with. It seems like you know what you want. Let's send in the draft by Monday, April 18th. Have got all I need. Okay, so May.
Oh, I love you so much. You're probably right. We can have a conversation about it.
I'm about to walk to Reese's to drop off her lunch, and I am putting on this big shirt so that I feel safe in the world, not getting objectified and threatened and having people hit on me everywhere all the time. And I actually really like this shirt by the mountain. I mean, I could tuck it in. That could be a vibe. I'm really, really into long shirts underneath t-shirts, especially huge oversized ones. It's a full moon, so I think we're gonna do some full moon rituals tonight and set some intentions. I haven't really actively focused on anything, any future goals really in a while, and I wanna specifically write down every single thing that I'm calling in, that I want to birth and create in this world, the service that I want to bring forth, and just write down everything in a very detailed way. So I'm excited to do that. I don't even know why I started getting into that, but anyway, I'm gonna take a little walk. I feel like this workflow has been really good for me to just check things off of my to-do list while doing fun things in between.
I'm so happy, this looks so good. Cool.
I felt like it was really important to promote taking naps in this video, or just promote sleep in general. If there's any part of your routine that you should get in check, it's your sleep schedule. It makes such a big difference in your mental health, and I think that for a lot of us, we're more likely to spiral, more likely to be negative or have doubt or fear when we're extremely exhausted and depleted. And now I always check in with myself when I'm moody or grumpy. Did I get enough sleep? When our nervous systems are overworked and our adrenals are shot, we do not handle and process things as well as we could. So sleep well, rest, take naps. And the last thing I'm going to share, I have been loving chanting more than anything lately. I'll do my morning asana practice and then I'll sit in meditation, do some breath work, and begin chanting. I love chanting Sanskrit mantras or just doing a bhakti practice for at least 15 to 30 minutes every single day, and just feeling pure love and devotion in the cells of my body for the gift of this life, for God, spirit, the universe. And I always open my eyes after chanting for a period of time and just feel like I'm looking through on an entirely new lens, and everything just feels so full of life energy. Everything in my awareness just feels so right and holy, and it's like I align myself more with source, and everything that we see is a manifestation of source, and I can look at even my dense thoughts or my heaviness or my fears and have love for them. So I just adore chanting, doing a bhakti practice. I also think that it's really calming to the nervous system, and it just awakens every part of me back into love. Something that I really love doing is writing myself affirmations specifically tailored to what I need in my life and just what's really coming through for me. In each season, there are like a different set of concepts or beliefs that I need to call forth. Here are some of mine. I feel like I'm definitely in a life cycle coming into a lot of newness and change, and some of the things I wrote. I claim peace, ease, and fullness as my new models of success. The more I connect to God, the less I abandon myself. I trust the callings of my heart so fully as soul remembrances of my Dharma. My main focus is overcoming the habits that limit the full potential of my service, to have God on my mind and work in my body. The things that scare me, grow me, and teach me. I welcome the yoking. I feel the miracle it is to experience life so deeply, to be curious, to be excited, to believe in all the good things coming. Those are just some things that I jotted down. I feel like so much of that is coming through. Like I am in this renaissance of my own experience and really taking the deepest look at some of the unconscious or subconscious programs that still rule my life, being really excited about all the things that scare me, all the things that I'm bad at, all the areas that still make me nervous about being sad in again. And I know that these practices hold me in that trust. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me for a little reset day. I hope that you found some solace in this, maybe some inspiration to slow down today and connect with what is real and true. Thank you so much to Brio Geo for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to click the link in the description box and check them out. And until I see you next, please take some deep belly breaths. I love you. I cherish you. I'm so proud of you for rising every single day and choosing the miracle. I'll see you in a video soon. Bye.